Congratulations on the TV series, you guys. I love it. You guys kept me up last night and woke up super early this morning because I was really addicted to it.
Really?
Oh, good.
Did you see them all?
I saw them all.
Oh,
so I love it.
really?
I'm not saying a word.
Right.
But I enjoyed it. It's totally entertaining. So take us from the very beginning. What got you guys interested in joining the cast?
I love the writing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's like the whole basis, the foundation of how things are going to go. So like that was one of the best scripts I've ever read, and I was in from the minute I finished it.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Stefania?
And the same, just that writing, it stuck with me even months after I auditioned. It hits you in such a deep way.
Yeah.
And I think it's reflected in the show too, and it's so amazing how it translates. And of course it does, because that team of people is just so incredible, and I feel so grateful to have worked with, the cast members and the crew, and James and Kate and Michael. It's just like, it was magic.
What I love, one of the things I love about the TV series is that it has different points of view. Mm-hmm. It's not to allow you to understand this Al-Massih, right? I mean, like you, the point of view of a preacher and the preacher's daughter. Let's talk about your characters.
Yeah, well, my characters, I play Pastor Felix Higuero, and he leads a tiny congregation in a small town in Texas, and he's has a really strong belief in God, but he's going through a rough patch in his life, and has a little less faith in himself.
Right.
And he's facing a great challenge, great financial challenge with his tiny congregation, and it's so not the most stable of times for him.
Right.
And when he meets Al-Massih, it coincides with these unexplainable events that happen to him that are life-changing.
Yeah.
And for him, there's no other way to explain it but it being
He's the Messiah.
An act of God.
Right.
You know, and so that injects him with a new sense of purpose.
That's right. What about Rebecca? What does she look? I mean, what does she sees in Al-Massih?
I think Rebecca sees hope in Al-Massih and an escape from the life that she so desperately wants to leave behind. And she also is faced with somebody that sees her deeply, which I think when you first meet Rebecca in the show, she feels very alone and just, dealing with her inner turmoil by herself. And I think that's why when she meets Al-Massih, there's something magic about it, and she feels like freed.
Yeah. And I love your Texan accent, your Southern accent. Really, really good.
Not Southern accent.
Yeah, Southern accent. My last question is this. If somebody like Al-Massih shows up, what would you do? As the person, not as your characters.
As John.
As your John, as John.
As John Ortiz. Wow. I would go back to sleep and continue dreaming. Maybe. No, I would. I would become incredibly intrigued.
Are you going to be suspicious though? That's part
well,
of it.
yeah. I mean, I think I would have a lot of different emotions going through me, and I would probably surprise myself in what I would really do. And but what's fascinating about it is that even though this person represents such power, that to me, my opinion is that what makes it so powerful is that it's almost like a mirror.
Yeah.
On what's happening in your life.
That's right.
And that's what's really kind of fascinating
Good
about
the
this show.
show. Yeah. Exactly. You agree?
Yeah,
Stefania?
I agree as well. And I think depending on where you're at in your life, you react differently.
Yeah.
So now I would react differently to maybe in 5 years, depending on my circumstances.
That's right.
And your beliefs and where you're living. And so that is what's so fascinating about the show, because you meet different characters in different points of their lives and that live in different places, and they believe or not believe because of their circumstances. Right.
I'll ask for peace, love, and happiness.
Yeah.
There you go.